for the encore presentation. Straight out of Trustville, P-Dog.
Check, mic, check. Sybilus. Y'all ready? Here we go. My name is Pete. I used to count to 3, and here I am with CB, King, and all the hotties. And now we got Shadow, Jacob, and Brewer. They just like you people in Cornelia. They just a bunch of losers. Yeah, straight out of Hammer. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 6-man tag team action, kicking things off here this week on Anarchy. Brett Wolverton calling the action with John the Body Johnson. JJ, this 6-man tag came off of what we started the show with last week, the ladies of wrestling.
Yeah, we saw at the end of the ladies match last week, we saw these 3 men here, Shadow Jackson, D.A. Brewer, and Jacob Ashworth get involved in a match that they had no business getting involved in.
What about the interference in the match between Devyn, Nicole, and Aja Pereira that saw interference from CB Suave, P-Dog, Mr. King?
No. What happened was, like I told you,
Aja Pereira.
She was trying to escape, and they were just merely trying to get her back in the ring. They wanted her to fight like a woman. So this week we got 6-man action. It's the guys involved in this one. Antoine Brewer and Jacob Ashworth dropping dual elbows on P-Dog. And Antoine Brewer hoping to put out the fire that is P-Dog and his flaming hot single straight out of Trustville.
Well, don't forget, Brewer and P-Dog have a lot in common because they are both wrestlers that have also been officials.
Yeah, but P-Dog was a much better official than Antoine Brewer was, or D.A. Brewer, excuse me.
Well, that's what the A stands for. You got that right.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not what he wants to be called. He wants to be called D.A. I found out what the D.A. stands for. But because of the stations that we're on, I cannot say those words. I would say that, you know, in a PG setting, he'd be D.B. Brewer.
You know what, during our next commercial, I'm going to have to look up a dictionary and figure out what in the world you're trying to come up with there.
Well, I'll give you the first word, dumb.
Yeah, oh boy.
And Shadow Jackson.
Oh, brother.
Yes.
That narrowed my field down. What do you mean? Oh.
Very good. And P-Dog tags out to CB Suave. You know, I got to thinking about this. Raphael King and Jacob Ashworth are the odd men out in this matchup. Oh, right on the back of CB Suave. I think he may have hit his head on that one too.
He may be down for the count. Why are they the odd men out?
Well, because you got P-Dog, you got CB Suave, you got D.A. Brewer, you got Shadow Jackson, who's affectionately known as SJ. The only 2 people in this match that don't have initials are Raphael King and Jacob Ashworth.
Okay. I guess you have a point.
What do you mean you guess I have a point? You know what, let me tell you something. I went to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. I got a BH in broadcast journalism, and sir, that makes me better than you. Where'd you go to school? Bet you went to that Strayer University, or Phoenix.
DeVry. Tremendous impact.
Learned a lot at the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. This Raphael King, this is only, what, the 2nd or 3rd time that we've seen him here in an Anarchy ring. I mean, just an impressive-looking young man.
Tag made. I don't think Ashworth's aware of it. Well, he knows now.
Yeah, I got to question CB Suave's, going up to the top rope there.
How about going over the top rope like that?
not for sure. I thought maybe I saw a tooth fly out.
You know, moves like that have ended careers here at Anarchy. You know, my former broadcast colleague Andrew Pendleton III, never the same after a move like that.
And right now we got all 6 men outside the ring. Referee Dee Byers. Oh, Jacob Ashworth's wrist just went around that ring post.
Remember that ring post ain't made of barbecue.
No, it's not.
I wish it was. I'm getting hungry.
You're always hungry. And right now, action all over the place. Trying to catch Jacob Ashworth. Oh, right back into the ring post again. Not sure. Oh, look at this.
I'm looking at it. I ain't liking it, but I'm looking at it.
Yeah, look at this right here. Trying to get Jacob Ashworth back in the ring. Does CB.
2 count.
And right now, in firm control, CB Suave just mocking Jacob Ashworth. And we're just getting started here this week on Anarchy Wrestling.
Kick out at 2.
This crowd getting behind Jacob Ashworth.
Tag me. JJ, do you realize this week here on Anarchy, we're going to see a battle of former Anarchy Tag Team Championship partners when Azrael goes one-on-one with the Lethal Dose Strychnine.
And you know, Strychnine's got a huge score to settle on there because it was Azrael that hit the Superman punch on Strychnine that caused them to lose the tag team titles and then walked out on his partner back at Hardcore Hell. But what about our huge main event this week? We've got the new Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, the Jagged Edge, teaming up with a man that was in that matchup and where he won the match, BJ Hancock, former Anarchy Heavyweight Champion, taking on the team of Bobby Moore and Michael Judas, another former Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. Huge week here, as always, on Anarchy Wrestling. Don't forget, if you missed Hardcore Hell, you can pick up your copy on DVD, anarchy-wrestling.net.
The crowd here getting behind Jacob Ashworth. I thought the walls were going to come crashing down here. It was getting a little bit of a rumbling here in Cornelia.
I thought that was your tummy.
Well, it may have been that too.
Raphael King in the ring, doing his thing with Jacob Ashworth, trying to twist that arm off. Oh, and drives the knees over the arm. Earlier in this matchup, Jacob Ashworth first hit that arm on the ring post here closest to our camera well, and then outside the ring, CB Suave just continuously drove it into the ring post. Furthest away, CB Suave now going back to work on that arm of Jacob Ashworth. Jacob Ashworth, a former Young Lions champion. Up and over, gets the roll up. Only a 2. Oh, and drives the knee.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Jacob Ashworth does have a little bit of experience as an official too, doesn't he?
Jacob Ashworth is another one of these young men who started his career off in Anarchy as an official.
Well, that's one of the best ways to learn the ropes, is because you know the rules, so then you know how to bend them later if necessary.
Well, you know, the thing is, Jacob Ashworth actually is one of the rare cases of where he started off as an official, became a wrestler, and then went back to being an official for quite some time before once again donning the tights as a wrestler here full-time in Anarchy. In fact, checking the Anarchy records, it should be of note that Jacob Ashworth still has a license to referee in the state of Georgia.
Could come in handy someday.
It could. Of course, we know referee, well, actually tonight, wrestler D.A. Brewer is also another official, you know, and obviously he still has a license to officiate. P-Dog has given that up. That is something that he perfected and has decided to put that on the shelf at this time.
Can he work on that rap career next?
Let me tell you something. Don't you question the rap skills of P-Dog.
I don't question the rap skills. I got to find them first.
Oh, he's got them. Let me tell you something. I can tell you all the hottest rappers, Wiz Khalifa, Jay-Z, Eminem, they're all coming to P-Dog saying, will you be on our next track?
Shadow Jackson in. Shot after shot, taking down the opposition. King goes down. CB Suave takes a fist. Posey takes one to the top of the head. A spine buster. Shadow Jackson is fired up here this week. Clothesline ducks, boot, and a stunner. Leg lariat by P-Dog. Knee to the midsection. Down goes P-Dog as he gets back up. Caught.
And right now, look at D.A. Brewer.
This could be a big test for Brewer. Spin around, caught, and taken down to the canvas. Roll of 1, 2, and 3.
The winners of the match, the team of P-Dog, CB Suave, and Raphael.
A big victory in 6-man tag team action, and a big victory for King in one of his first victories here at Anarchy.
And D.A. Brewer looking a little worse for wear in this one. We'll have more Anarchy right after this.